So, and then we have harmonics, vibrational harmonics. And vibrational harmonics, think of it like this. You know how things happen in your life sometimes, and all of a sudden things feel good and you're doing better, and you're like, man, I don't know, it feels magical right now. Things are like they're improving. There's like an excitement, there's like this air of things are gonna get good, things are gonna get better, things I'm gonna heal, like something new or exciting is gonna happen. And then there's those times where you're like, God, no matter what I do, I'm just in a tailspin. I can't pull out. Like anything that I do, just nothing seems to work right. All of that is tied to harmonics, right? So it's basically tied to the ability to establish a pattern and then have it repeat itself, right? So you put something in motion, like say even a good habit. The idea is if I have this good habit, eventually it's going to produce a result. It's going to keep reproducing something. So every time I do this habit, things are going to get a little better and a little better and diminish the negative things that might potentially be happening. Right. And so what words have a harmonic, actions have a harmonic, uh, behaviors, thoughts and emotions, but even in the body's ability to overcome disease depends on both frequency and resonance, but the ability to establish a new pattern that overrides the disease, right? If the body doesn't have the ability to override the disease, as much as you treat the symptoms, you're just managing symptoms. You're not healing the body. You're not putting the body in a better place. And so harmonics can also go in a negative way. No matter what you do, not only is it not responding, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It's because the negative harmonics is too strong. The degeneration or the decay is established a pattern that is replicating itself. So part of our healing is the ability to break that pattern, right? Just on a core base level. Right. So when we try to treat with symptoms, that's what we're trying to do, but it's based on that the harmonics are solid, that your harmonics are good. And if your harmonics aren't good, as much as you treat the symptom, your rate of recovery or your rate of being able to dispel that repetitive degenerative state, right, or the state of decay, uh, becomes harder, becomes much more difficult. And a lot of times we become non-responsive to treatment, right? So we want to enhance the idea of generating a repetitive pattern. And in a way, we already do this. If you think about when someone prays, you say, thank you for healing my shoulder. Thank you for helping me in my life. Thank you for healing my friend. Thank you for bringing harmony in my family, whatever it is. You have your list of prayers that you're praying for. And even if it's just gratitude, like I'm super grateful for all the blessings in my life. And then at the end, what do? Amen. Right. So, yes, that is an aspect of God or a name of God or a holy name. But also, when you say Amen, Amen, Amon, when you say Hum or or Om Ahum, so be it, in the Tibetan tradition, they say Tatatu, right? In the European tradition, like when they would do like an operation or an energetic procedure, they would end it with fiat, 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 like the car, fiat. Fiat took its name from this aspect. It's basically another form of so be it, like so be it, so be it, so be it. So this idea of so be it is about establishing this pattern. I'm praying for this, and then so be it. Let this pattern replicate in my body. Let this pattern replicate in my emotions. Let this pattern replicate in my mind. Whatever this is, let it replicate, right? That's what you're doing when you say amen or